Hi, this is Matt from Platinum Boiler Installations, and this is just a quick little video about how a poor survey could end up costing you money. Now, this is going to be specifically around combi boilers, so if you're having a regular boiler or a system boiler fitted, this isn't going to apply to you. Okay, so I'm just using today the Worcester CDI Classic range as an example, but this will apply to all boiler manufacturers and all boiler models. Okay, so within the Worcester CDI Classic range, we have 4 different boilers. We have the 29 CDI, we've got the 34 CDI, we've got the 38 CDI, and we've got the 42 CDI. Now, a bit of a misconception is people think the bigger the boiler goes up, the more powerful it is, which is true, but it's only on the hot water side. Okay, so the central heating side, as we can see here, it all gives us a performance of 30 kilowatts maximum. Okay, so whether it's the 29 or the 42, the max we're going to get from the central heating side is 30 kilowatts. Now, this is where the poor survey can end up costing you money, because we're interested in the flow rates. Okay, this is at a 35-degree C rise. Okay, so what your installer should be doing is when he's surveying your property for your new boiler, he should be using one of these. Now, this is called a flow cup or a weir gauge. Ideally, this should be used on an outside tap, because there'll be no flow restrictors inside of that, so it'll give you a true reading. Obviously, if there's no outside tap, we'll have to take it from another tap somewhere, but that might give us a false reading because the taps nowadays are built with filters or flow restrictors inside of them. Okay, so what this does, this will tell us what we've got coming into the property, and we work that out in litres per minute. So for instance, if I go to a job and the customer wants a 42 CDI because he thinks that's going to be more powerful for his house, so if I take this out and it's only got 12 litres per minute coming in, we're not going to get 17.2 coming out if we've only got 12 coming in. So this is where we should be sizing our boilers up according to these flow rate charts. Okay, so for that customer, I'd be recommending him a 29 CDI. Now, if somebody else goes in and they're not using this, and your engineers are saying, yeah, I'll price you up on a 42 CDI, the price difference between a 29 CDI and a 42 CDI is £540. Now, these models go up about £135 as we go higher up. So even if we go from the 34 down to the 29, that's still a saving of £135, just because your installer is not surveying your property properly. Okay, so if we're looking in the market having a new combi boiler fitted, just make sure your installer is using one of these. Okay, so that's Matt from Platinum Boiler Installations. That's just a quick little video about how a poor survey could cost you money.